Swank, and I live in Easton. I am an old woman just sitting here trying to keep my bones intact. I am trying to make friends with people, trying to meet up with people. But so far, all I've seen is day program. I haven't been going to too many places because of my arthritis. One of my friends was in Sufu and they asked me if I wanted to join. At first, I didn't know what it was. So I decided, yes, I wanted to join. And I also wanted to join because it's talking about people with disabilities and they don't get no, what would you say? They don't get no help. They don't get the right help that they need. They've been avoided. They've been locked in little rooms like caged animals. We are going to come out of the woodwork and we are going to show you we can work, we can count, we can do a lot of things that you can do if you give us time. If, what are we, an embarrassment? If that's the case, then you need to educate yourself, read up on it, find out, ask questions, and you will know that we're just like you. Only difference is we move different ways, we talk different ways, we walk different ways, but we're just like you. So all we're asking is for a decent place to stay with decent people and a little respect. We're asking for that. Is that too much to ask? No. One night, one of my friends got picked on for no reason at all. This has been a long time ago. But she got picked on for no reason at all because of the way she talked. And me and my big mouth, I stood up and I told him, you leave her alone. Just because she's not like you, just because she doesn't talk like you, don't mean you have to make fun of her. Just leave her alone. If you don't want to be her friend, then stay away from her and leave her alone. That they need to be aware and learn that you need to change things for the better. You need to change things to help other people. And you'd be a better person yourself. And then people would notice you and say, that's a good person right there. We never thought she could be. Make friends. And I'm going back to school. When school starts again, I'm going back to school to learn how to read. Finished learning how to read. And I'm going to get me some top teeth. So those are the really two things I am excited about. Dating and rights. And yes, I think It should be all right to date, but you should sit down and talk, because some people do know about dating. Some people know about marriage, but some people, they don't know. So you have to sit back and have a discussion and let them know what's going on and what you do and what you don't do and why. You can't just say, you don't do that. You got to tell them what it is you don't do and why, because you'll never understand if you don't. You need to make people understand. You got to make people be aware. Yes, I like to paint, I like to color, I like to do a lot of things. And I like people to help other people. And I like to help other people. So if I can help somebody, then I will. If I can help a whole room full of people, I will. I like things like that. I like talking if people will listen.